Greetings, students of the universe. I'm Merlin, and in this video I would like to show part of the creation process for our Manifest Your Reality, Unakite, Amazonite, and Clear Crystal Oak Magic Wand. In another video, I will discuss one way you can use this wand to manifest your reality. Before we begin, before you create anything, it's really helpful to decide what you're creating. Figure out what you want to create. Get all of your tools ready, lay them out in front of you, clear your mind, clear out any thoughts that you're having about your day or about anything else, and just focus purely on the creation. Completely focus on what you're trying to make. If you're making a magic wand, what is this wand for? What is it supposed to be used for? These are good questions to ask before you even begin making your magic wand. In this case, we're making a manifestation wand. So I would like to think that I am making a wand that is going to help somebody make something happen in their life, make something manifest. And anytime I make any magical tool, I really like to have the thought in the back of my mind, this is for the good of all who are involved. Let's talk about the tools. I like to wire wrap with just 4 pairs of pliers. Those are the only ones I really seem to need for most of my tasks. Those 4 are needle nose, flat nose, round nose, and a pair of side cutters. Now, all of these pliers were designed for wire wrapping, and none of them have teeth. If you're using pliers that have teeth, you'll want to file them off. We're using a oak wand shaft that we made in-house. Later on, I will make another video that shows the process of how we make these. I am using a 10mm Unakite bead, a 10mm Amazonite bead, a clear quartz crystal, and I am using 20 gauge non-tarnish copper wire. First, we're going to cut off a length of copper wire for what we're trying to wire wrap. I think that looks about right for what we're doing. This uses 2 pieces of copper. Now I'm going to bring them together at the bottom so that I can find my middle. Once I bring them together, I'll bend it up at the top so that I can find my middle. Now this wraps around the top of the wand shaft. Now I have to do this in a positive direction. The positive direction helps to manifest. Now I'm not saying positive as in good and bad, but positive more as in electricity. And that topic I will also cover in another video. But if you want to make a wand for manifestation, you have to make all or as many coils as possible in the wand to be positive. And I'm going to continue to do that through the rest of the wand. Spin this over. This drops. And then I'm doing a positive spiral. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On this side, I'm going to do the exact same thing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I want to take my flat nose, and I'm going to kink this down so that it spins less on the wand and it doesn't rotate nearly as much. Just use my flat nose right there to make a nice little kink. And then from there, I want to take my round nose, straighten this out a little bit. Twist that up. Twist that up. And then this twists also in the positive direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do the same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to bend these up, bend that down. I'm going to put in the Amazonite bead first. Bead goes in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring them up, make sure the height matches so that they're not off center. Clean them up just a little bit. Use the Untitled bead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. May not be enough, but we're going to do less and then we'll add more later if we need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It was really important that I did all positive spirals in this. This is a manifestation wand. We don't want to put draining coils in any of these because then it would remove and banish instead of manifest. So it's really important that we use positive coils. I think I'm going to do the 9th twist to make this work really well. Now that was the easy part. Now we got to set the crystal, put it right into its spot, trying to get a good angle so that you can see it. I'm sorry for the glare. And 1, 2 twists, go to the other side. 1, 2 twists, and then I do one more that's tight so it secures the crystal. I don't want my crystals falling out of the wands. So make that one nice and tight too. Bend these up. I'll push the crystal up to make sure it's nice and snug so it doesn't want to move anywhere. Then I can go through, and I'm also twisting this into a positive direction as well so that we have another positive coil that's already included in the wand. I'll even take these down here, my little loops at the bottom, I'll bend those in just a little bit so it's more comfortable in the hand so that when somebody's holding it they don't feel like they're getting poked. These come down. I'm going to make a nice, neat, clean spiral. It starts off being tight in the middle, and then I let go, and then I just guide the spiral around, trying to make a nice, even spacing around the whole thing, and then the spiral comes up looking pretty good. Nice and even. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to start. Bring the spiral around. Then use the needle nose. I have a little spot right here that I could hide a twist. You'll barely even notice it when it's done. It's just this small little tiny twist at the top. And what that does is it helps anchor in that crystal. Again, I don't want the crystal flying out when somebody's waving this wand around. That would just not be pretty and not be great at all. I really don't like things that fall apart. I want things that last, and I like to make things that last. Okay. Now this is the only draining coil that's in this entire wand, and I need to put this one in just so that it anchors everything nice and tight. It's important to pull this nice and tight so that everything is strong and solid and it's not going to fall apart. And I pull that nice and tight. Use my side cutters on the flat side to make a little cut, but leave enough room that I can wire wrap the wire back in under itself so that it doesn't poke whoever's buying this wand. And then I do the same thing on the other side, pull it nice and tight, bring it around while I'm holding it nice and tight, then I'll loop it through, twist it off, and then I'll cut just with enough room to twist it right in there. I want to straighten this out again just a little bit, and then I'm trying to keep this spiral shape really nice at the top so I don't mess up the spiral. And then we're going to follow down along in between the other twists so it looks really good and uniform. And twist this under, pull it nice and tight, pull it up through, wrap it around, cut off the end, Twist it in the back, again, so that it can't poke whoever's holding the wand. And then do the same for the top. There it is. Hard to get that in focus, I'm sorry. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to click like. If you would like to be informed when new videos come out, then click subscribe. Thank you and have a wonderful day.